guys? How we doing today? Gonna get started here in about 1 minute. Just let a few more people log in and open up the page. Awesome. All right. So welcome to your PSP working for the day. We're going at 11 a.m. today. We had Mary this morning at 8 a.m. and then we'll have, I think, Brandon at noon on the CFB Halifax page. Sorry if I'm wrong on that one, but we'll get going today. So my name is Geoff Pellerin from Shearwater 12 Wing Gym. I'm a fitness and sports instructor there. Today's class is going to be force focus. Okay, so basically what we're going to do today is practice and train some of the exact or simulating those movements that we see in the force evaluation. Right, so our force evaluation has the 20-meter rushes, the sandbag lifts, intermittent loaded shuttle, and then the sandbag drag. Of course, we can't directly simulate those, but what we're going to do is, if we can't simulate them, we're going to just at least hit the muscle group target area on that event. Okay. Just make sure you have some equipment. So a weighted pack is what I'm going to be used today, and then if needed, you could always use a chair. Okay. The chair might just be used to modify something or simply to use for balance. Okay, you can use like a heavy book if you have dumbbells, something like that. We'll be using that for ground to overhead and weighted lunges. Okay, so ground to overhead, basically taking that object from the ground into an overhead press. And then with the lunges, you're going to carry it. I'll show you a couple different ways you can hold it. Make sure you have some music if you want. You can play that in the background for yourself. I'm just going to read off the disclaimer for the day and then we'll get going. So in response to COVID-19, PSP offering virtual fitness classes to Canadian Armed Forces members. By using social media platforms, the virtual fitness class tailored to Canadian Armed Forces personnel become accessible to all. Participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members recognize and acknowledge their age, health status, and physical fitness level are unknown, and is entirely up to each individual to assess their ability to participate in the class. Since it's preferable to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, we invite all participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members to consult the Get Active questionnaire of the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology and its reference document. If you experience any pain or difficulty during the exercises presented in this video, it is recommended that you stop and consult a healthcare provider. If a CAF member sustains an injury during this video, please remember to fill out a CF98. Okay, and then we have our Get Active questionnaire and Get Active reference document there at the bottom. And I got my training partner with me today. So just going to start with a warm-up here, guys. So if you have a mat, you can come into the middle or just find a little bit of space. And we're going to start with some dynamic stretching. Okay, we're starting off with something called over the hurdle. Pretend you have a little hurdle or object that you have to step over, so bringing the right leg out and the left leg out and in. I'm going to do each of these for about 1 minute. Here, just kind of warming up the hips and the hip flexors. We're going to be using those a lot today. So we want to slowly Get those hips nice and warm and open those hips up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to switch it up to knee tuck, or I guess knee to chest, you can call them too. Pulling the knee up to the chest. Again here, opening up those hips. This one a little bit more for hamstring and glute. You can kind of pause at the top for a moment if you'd like. Starting to feel some warmth through the hips and glutes. I'm going to switch it up in 3, 2, 1. So you might need the chair a little bit for this one, called the figure 4. Kind of a elevated pigeon type pose or stretch. And we're not holding it too long. You can do a 1, 2 each time. And then if I'm using the chair, I can have my chair here for balance. Okay, just do your best here. It's a little bit tricky to find this pose maybe for really tight. Just do your best. Your hips will thank you for this one. Make sure you have a little bit of water nearby. I'm going to be doing some intervals today with some rest, so keep the water close. Next, going into a Samson lunge. So we'll take a big step back into a lunge position, raise the hands overhead, handstand back up, alternating sides, big reach overhead, pausing in the bottom for a moment. Again, can use the chair as a balance point and just eliminate the overhead reach if this is slightly challenging. But it doesn't need to be fast here. We're just warming up. Lunges here. Now we're actually priming the muscle groups a little bit. Getting some activation through the hips and the legs. And we're going to switch it up now in 3, 2, 1. We're just going to jog on the spot now. Up to you on how high you want to bring your knees. If you want to really get your heart rate up, drive those knees up a little higher, or just move your feet faster. Okay. Now just getting the heart rate up more, getting some blood flow. "20 seconds left here. And 3, 2, 1. Going into inchworms now. Okay. So walking the hands out to that high plank position. Optional push up. Don't have to do that. And then walking the feet back up. Okay, we'll just continue on. Moving through some reps here at your own pace. Feeling a bit of a stretch through the back of the leg. Good, 30 seconds to go. Starting to feel some warmth. Definitely feeling that heart rate rising. Let's do one more. And I'm standing tall. Last one. Easy one. Arm circles. Just get some blood flow into the shoulders here. So going frontwards, arm circles right now. We'll switch at the halfway point. That's it, guys. We're almost there. This is the last part of our warm-up here. And then we'll take a little break as I will go over the workout, switch directions. "15 seconds. Feel a little bit of a burn here. That's okay, that's good. Gotta wake those muscles up. In 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, great work. So just listen up here for the next minute or two. Today's main part of the workout is going to be a Tabata style. Okay, we have 4 different Tabatas that we're going to do. Tabata is 8 rounds of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, which equals out to 4 minutes. Okay? The idea here is working really hard for 20 seconds, resting for 10. Okay? We repeat that on and off. Each Tabata is going to have a 1 minute rest in between. Okay? So 4 minutes of work, 1 minute rest. Repeat that for 4 rounds, or 4 times. Okay? First portion of the workout is going to be what we call a touch, drop, and release. Okay, this is going to simulate our 20-meter rush. So we're going to start jogging, and then we'll touch the floor in front of us. Imagine that there's that 20-meter line there. I'm going to jump back, release my hands, and then jump up. Quick jog, touch again, drop, release, quick jog, few steps. Okay. And we'll repeat that. The goal there is about 4 to 5 reps between each 20-second interval. Okay, if that's too much for you, that's fine. Scale it back a little bit. You can always use the chair as a modification as well. Okay, so if going all the way down challenges you a bit, use your chair. Come here, stand back up, jump up. Okay, that's your modification for your burpee. Second one's going to be a ground to overhead with your weighted object. So object starts on the ground, nice flat back when lifting. Okay, slight bend in the knees, bracing that core, lifting and pressing overhead. Okay, that's round 2. Round 3 is going to be jumping jacks and weighted lunges. So we're going to alternate between jumping jacks and then grabbing your weight, holding it either here, here, or on the shoulder. Okay? Weighted lunge. Round 3 will be jump squats. Okay? So we're kind of simulating how we would go through the force evaluation with those movements. Okay? Just going to set up my timer here so that you guys can hear every 20-second and 10-second interval, okay? So I'm not yelling at you 50 times in the workout. Four sets. All right, get ready to go, guys. Starting in 10 seconds. Hopefully you can see that. All right. 3, 2, 1. Touch. Drop. Release the hands. Touch. drop, release the hands, touch, drop, release the hands, touch, drop, release the hands. Nice work. Touch, drop, take a break. That's it. Good. Turn that up a little bit. Going again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Touch, drop, release those hands. Touch, drop, release the hands. You can alternate your feet too. That's it. Rest. There's 2 done. Okay? Got 8 total intervals for each round. Let's go. Here we go. Touch, drop, release. Touch, drop, release. Touch, drop, release. Touch, drop, release. Great work. I'm doing about 4 minutes. I think 4 would be really good. 5 would be awesome. 3 and 2 is great too. Just go at your own pace. Touch, drop, and release. That's it, guys. Doesn't have to be a big release, right? We're just lifting. Loving those rest portions. This is my favorite. Alright, here we go. I'm going to switch legs. I'm not used to reaching with the left. Good. Oh, I didn't release my hands. That's a no rep. You can see I'm doing a step up burpee. Okay, so I'm touching. Let's go. Here we go again. Release. And then I'll step my burpee up. This allows me to get into a running position a little bit easier. Right? Because we all know on the rushes, we need to run after every rep. Right? As soon as we release those hands, we want to pop back up and get moving to the next line. We're gonna, let's go. Here we go. Touch, drop, and release. Touch, drop, release. Keep it up, guys. Almost there. Rest. That's it. Last one here. Last 20 seconds. Let's go. As many as you can get now. Fast as you can. Here we go. Drop. Release. Touch. Drop. Release. Touch. Drop. Release. You don't even have to stand all the way up. Touch. Drop. Release. Rest. And take a break. All right. A 2-minute rest or one? Oh. Should be 1-minute rest. That's okay. Awesome work there, guys. Hope you guys kind of seen how that plays into our 20-meter rush event on the force evaluation. Some good practice there. Gotta keep those sharp for when we go do our test. Don't want to get there and not be ready for that. Okay. So, kind of messed up the rest time there, but we're going to start round 2. 10 seconds. Ground to overhead. Grab your object. Here we go. 20 seconds of work. Clean. Press overhead. Ground. Shoulders. Overhead. Keeping a nice straight back. Using those legs to lift, right?
Rest.
Take a break. That's it. Nice work, guys.
Let's go.
Here we go. Second set. This simulating our sandbag lifts.
Rest.
Take a break. Nice work, guys. Keep it up. Here we go. Back to work. Keep that core braced. And keep that back nice and straight. Think about driving with your legs as you picked up the weight.
Rest.
Awesome job, guys. That's 3, 5 to go.
Let's go.
Here we go. Ground to overhead. Don't have to drop the weight. You just kind of lower it down, touch for a moment, and back up.
Rest.
Nice work, guys. Halfway there. Keep it up. Doing great.
Let's go.
All right, back to it. Those rest breaks are seeming pretty short now.
Rest.
That's it, guys. Keep it up. There's 3 left. Try to be consistent with
Let's go.
how many reps you're getting. I think I'm getting about 6 or 7.
Rest.
6 that time, 7 the last time.
Let's go.
All right, back to it. Only a couple more sets here, guys. Keep it up. Doing great.
Rest.
All right, I think this is the last one, guys. Yep. All right, here we go. Full speed on this one. I want to see you get 7 or 8. Let's go. One more.
Rest.
Awesome. Great work, guys. So now we have that 1 minute rest. Grab a drink of water. Shake out the legs and the arms. We got jumping jacks and weighted lunges next. Okay, modification for the lunge would be just taking the weight away, and if you need a balance point to help, use a chair. You can use a wall, couch. Okay, just regular lunges. No modification for jumping jacks. If you prefer to jog on the spot, I'm cool with that. All right, guys. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go, jumping jacks. Nice work. We're going to switch now to our lunges. If you have your weight nearby, grab it. It's going to go on the shoulder.
Let's go.
For this one, you can carry it like a suitcase. You can carry it in the front like a bear hug. That works too. We're simulating our intermittent loaded shuttle here, where we go from running to a weighted carry. Take a break. And jumping jacks. Again, here we go. Getting the heart rate up here now.
Rest.
Take a break. Switching to our lunges. I'm going to carry it in the front this time. Knee can come mostly down to the floor or close to the floor. It doesn't have to hit the floor. Try to take a nice big step. Keep that chest up. Don't let that weight pull you forward.
Rest.
Nice work. We're halfway through this one already.
Let's go.
Here we go. Jumping jacks again. Let's go. Move fast here. Push the pace a little bit if you got some gas in the tank. You can always take little breaks too if it becomes really challenging.
Rest.
Okay, if something becomes pretty tough, take a quick 2-3 second break and get back to it.
Let's go.
I'm going to hold my pack on the back this time, kind of like a rucksack. Got to keep my chest up here. Practice what you preach.
Rest.
Take a break. One more time for each movement here, guys. Jumping jacks, let's go. Let's go, push it. Last time, jumping jacks.
Rest.
All right. One more time for lunges here, guys. Just gonna put that backpack right on this time.
Last round.
Oh. Here we go. Let's go. Keep moving. A few more reps.
Rest.
All right. We have 1 minute to take a break. Our last round. We've all felt that quad pump right after the sandbag drag. Jump squats. We'll be feeling a pretty good pump in the legs. We'll feel that lactic acid burn for sure. Okay, this one, take breaks again when you need. Okay, I probably will be too. 20 seconds. Will seem a little bit long for these, but just do your best. And to modify the jump squat, guys, just regular squats without the jump, okay? Or maybe alternate between. Up to you.
Let's go.
Here we go, jump squats. Try to keep those heels down. Keep that chest up. Get yourself down to parallel or below.
Rest.
Whew. Yep, that one's gonna start to feel that one pretty soon here.
Let's go.
Round 2, here we go.
Rest.
Yep, feeling that already.
Let's go.
Here we go. Round 3, guys.
Rest.
I know you guys are feeling that. That's nasty. Keep it up. Let's go. Do your best. Take a little break if you want.
Rest.
Woo! I think we're halfway. Yep. 4 to go.
Let's go.
You don't have to jump very high here, guys.
Rest.
Just a little hop off the floor. If you're really struggling, just go to regular air squats. I'm going to do a minute or a round of just regular squats so I can push it on the end.
Rest.
Give those legs a shake. 2 rounds left, guys. Let's go.
Let's go. Rest.
All right, last round. Everyone is doing a full set of jump squats. Let's go. 1. Here we go. Last round. Keep breathing. Keep going. Oh. All right. Whew. Nice work, guys. Whew. That got nasty at the end. My legs are pumped up. I know yours are. We'll just take a couple minutes here. Keep moving. Okay. Just cooling off a bit. We'll let that heart rate drop. Get the hands on the head. Open that chest up, get some air into the lungs. And keep moving, shaking those legs out a little bit. Alright. Just going to stand here on the spot. And we're just kicking.
Let's go.
Oop. Don't worry. I'm not going again here. So just standing, just some little kicks out in front, just to keep moving the legs a bit and just flush out some of that lactic acid we just built up with our jump squats. That's normal if you're feeling your legs a little bit shaky. Okay, trust me, they'll come back to normal soon. Alright. If you haven't got any water yet, make sure you're getting that into you now. Next, we're going to go through a cool down. We have 3 different stretches we're going to do. One is dragon pose, which targets the hip flexors. And then we have a forward fold on each leg, targeting the hamstrings and low back. And then a child's pose variation where we have a shoulder stretch, which will actually hit the triceps, shoulders, and upper back. Okay? When you're ready, come on down to the mat. You might need something to hold for balance. Grab a chair, something beside you. You might not need anything, but we'll start with right leg out in front for dragon pose. Keeping the chest up nice and tall here. Trying to lengthen that back leg a little bit, leaning forward into that back leg. And in the front hip flexor will be our target for this. Having a little support for balance is good to have. Just makes the stretch a little bit easier. And nice and slow, no rush here. Switch sides, bring the left leg forward, targeting the back leg. We're going to be in these stretches for about a minute each side, guys. I hope you liked the class today. Definitely challenged me, so hopefully that challenged you guys too. You could definitely see the kind of purpose of each exercise and how it relates to the force evaluation. Some good exercises to keep in the tool bag when we're getting ready for our next test. Can come on down to a seated position now. Start with the right leg out in front. So basically just want to try and square the chest off to right over top that right leg. And then we're going to take a deep breath in and hinge, leaning, folding forward. If you can grab your right toe, great. If not, you can grab under the calf or on the shin. We don't want to force anything and pull too hard here. Just letting gravity do the work. And just switching sides. Should feel this in the hamstrings, low back. that side go. Next, we'll come to hands and knees. Kind of start to just sit back on your heels a bit. Hands can come forward. We're actually going to turn the palms upwards, okay? And then have the elbows resting on the floor while our hands come in behind our head with our child's pose shoulder stretch variation. So feeling a bit through the lats or under the armpits, triceps, and some in through the upper back as well. Be here for just a minute, guys. I'm trying to use our breath a little bit. To help get that heart rate back and sink down into the stretch. And go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just let those arms straighten back out. All right, that just about does it for me today, guys. So just a reminder of our PSP challenge that started on Sunday. Make sure you're taking a snapshot of yourself doing our workouts, sending that in for a chance to win a TRX. Let us know if you guys are wanting some one-on-one coaching. We have True Coach, which is an app available for one-on-one remote coaching online with one of our PSP fitness instructors. Details for that is on PSP Facebook page. Okay, if you have any questions at all, you can fire me a message if you want. Hope you liked the class again, and if you did at all, if you sustained any injuries or anything, please fill out that CF98. Okay, thanks again for coming out. See you guys next time.